yes. All from Penang.
Yeah,
All from Penang, is it? Okay, right. Come. Penang Island or?
Penang Island.
Please sit down. Duduk je.
Thank you.
Ini daripada Encik Samarisen. Encik Samarisen ada? Ya. Yang telah datang untuk membuat satu protes di Komtar pada 1 hari bulan November. Pada 1 hari bulan November kan? Itu hari Khamis. 1 hari bulan November yang buat satu demonstrasi di Komtar untuk menyokong sistem AES dan menentang kerajaan negeri kerana tak benarkan pemasangan kamera satu Malaysia lah. Ini so di sini saya nak faham mengapa mereka sokong itu AES dan dapat feedback lah, kerana kita tak pernah jumpa orang yang sokong AES. Ini kali pertama. Biasanya kita jumpa mana-mana tempat adalah semua menentang AES. Mereka menentang kerana perkara pokok dia ialah ini akan membolehkan syarikat swasta dapat untung besar kerana mereka dapat komisen. Lagi banyak saman keluar, lagi banyak komisen mereka dapat. So itu kita rasa tak patut. Kalau nak bagi, mesti bagi pada kerajaan, bukanlah kepada syarikat menerusi komisen. Dan yang kedua, kita rasa ia harus dibincangkan kerana setengah-setengah tempat kalau tetap 50-60 tak sesuai. Sekarang punya kereta mana ada 50-60. Kalau 50-60, lebih baik jangan pandu kereta, kita turun, kita tolak kereta. So itu yang rasa harus dikaji dan disesuaikan. Dan itulah sebab kerajaan negeri tak benarkan pemasangan itu kamera satu Malaysia sehingga perkara-perkara ini dapat diselesaikan. Nah, kita tunggu itu rombongan daripada Kementerian Pengangkutan untuk memberikan input dan juga penjelasan kepada pihak kerajaan negeri. Tapi selagi kedua-dua isu ini tidak diselesaikan, kerajaan negeri rasa itu kamera satu Malaysia AES ini tak sesuai. So mungkin saya minta itu Encik Samarisen bagi pihak rombongannya untuk memberikan sedikit pandangan. Silakan.
Regarding the other days for the demonstration, we already read a few articles in the paper regarding the AES. Some of the people are still supporting it, but the Penang state government, what I know is that they are against that. This is my view, This is my view and my people's view. The people who attended that day is my friends and my family, a few of my families and my friends. So these are the people come and discuss with me, ask me certain things. I told them what are the reasons and all that. First thing, the AES, they are going to put up a camera. It's under the JPJ. What I'm saying is under the JPJ. That some, don't know, one of the company have taken it. And the reason now our CM also said the percentage is this and that. We are not concerned about it. How much they pay, how much they give, that is nothing to do with us. That is the state government and they. But we are supporting this because a lot of accidents in Penang. Okay, a lot of accidents. You can see young boys dying. Even these 3 days, 2 fellas died. 3 fellas died. Just I think 10 days time, accident. So the most of the drivers don't follow the rules. First of all, they don't follow the rules. So the most affected people are the motors and young boys, 20 years, 18 years. So we are concerned of these people. The camera is out of it, We supported the camera because we feel that that thing will control the drivers. They're scared. They may slow down. They will never beat the stop light, stop logo and all this. That is why we are supporting that. But today I'm here, I'm going to bring certain things here. They are young boys, very poor family. Very poor family, they've been affected. The family, say that one child, the only child, they trust on him, the blood died. How does the family suffer? Does the state government have taken any action regarding these accidents and all that? Have they had this kind of people? No. No. Even the Barisan or even the DAP, they never help any of these people. So I came out with one thing. We are going to form a society. Okay, we are going to society, we are going to help these people. This is a group, we are going to really help these people. We going, maybe if we are very poor people, we will sponsor 50% of the money for the funeral. These are the aims we are coming with. We are not, we are just supporting the AES only. But it's up to the state government. We are small people, we don't have any right to go and fight with them and all that. But to me, you see, we are very concerned with the accidents. Accidents, very bad. The drivers in Penang don't feel bad lah. Most of them are arrogance. Most of them are arrogance. They never follow the rules. They never think of the motor. They never think of the family. All this. This is the reason we are coming out. We are going to form a society. We are going to help the poor people. Those are affected people. I think just 10 days, 3 or 4 Indians died. Yesterday one funeral also. So this has been going, a lot of people be affected. You see, the main we came to Komtar is regarding this matter. Not yes, I gave a memorandum. Yes, we supported. But our main aim is to think of these poor people, those who are students, young boys, poor family, you know, very poor family. They spend still 1,500 for the funeral. Who are going to help them? Who is going to help them? So we are coming out with a society, we are going to help them. That's all. Thank you, CM.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Samarison. I think as far as the helping those for funeral expenses is concerned, that one you can always also get in touch. We don't publicize it because we think this is funeral, people already sad already, no point to go and get any publicity. But if there are any cases where people who die need some assistance, just let me know, we can help with it. But I don't think that is the point. The point that we want to make is that how do you ensure that the traffic rules are followed properly? I think that is your point, isn't it? And that is why you support the AES. Now what we are saying is that it's a question of enforcement. It's a question of enforcement. And so far, the enforcement that is done by the traffic policemen is always either use the mobile speed trap or the existing speed traps that they have. That is what the police is doing. Now, this AES system is different. It's different in the sense that they will be able to detect those who exceed or those who cause traffic offences. The only difference, the one that is done by the police and the one by AES, is this is privatized. This is commercialized. So that, as I mentioned just now, it has nothing to do with the state government. The state government is not paying. The federal government is also not paying. Who is paying? You are paying. You are paying from the summons that you pay. They get a commission. As I said, more summons, more commission. All tied into number of summons issued. So that is one of the major points that we are unhappy. When you talk about, let's say for example, the speed limit adjusted, that one can be discussed lah. You know what I mean? You will say 50, 60, I think we say that no, I think some of these stretches unlikely, it's not impractical to go and fix that side so low, a bit higher. That one can be discussed. But the question of commission to private companies, how to discuss? Because Mr. Samarison, our opinion of enforcement is different from you lah. For you, you just want enforcement only. Yes. But when you talk about enforcement of the law must be based on two very important principles. Number one, it must be punitive. That means you do wrong, I punish you. Correct? That's why we enforce the law. Another reason is preventive. You know you are going to be punished, you dare not break the law. Just like for example, if you know that if you kill somebody, you will be hanged, you dare to kill people, they're not, isn't it? So it is both punitive and preventive. But here they are introducing a new element through the commission system. It is now not so much punitive and preventive. It is profit making. Because as I mentioned just now, each summons you issue, you get a commission. More summons, more commission. Less summons, less commission. And this is where we don't agree, because enforcement should be the sole prerogative or the sole power of the government. You cannot privatize it to a private company. You never elect the private company to go and do enforcement for you. That one is only with the government. So that is why we object. I mean, we agree when you talk about enforcement, it must be done. But enforcement not done to allow private companies to make money at our expense. At the same time, when you talk about the present system, many people have been caught with summons. It's only question that payment. It's only question of collection. But that, of course, is a different issue. Our issue is, you support the AES, you should also consider the fact, and it is also one factor that must be considered, is that how is the summons fines that you pay going to be used? The government save money because they said they don't have to come up with money. Yes, the government does need to pay. But as I said just now, finally you pay. You pay through your summons. 300 bucks, no discount. That's a huge sum. So, never mind, I think maybe that is our view. We have heard your views. Maybe your other friends want to say something. Mr. Segaran?
1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. CM, regarding the they pay and then we got nothing to do. This is something to do with state government and federal government. It's politics. State government and federal government. We don't have all that. Second day, when you do a mistake, you pay the summon. You have to pay. You cannot say, I don't want to pay the summon. Sometimes I see some people have 20 summons, 15 summons. They have, they don't pay. At last the government give them a discount. They pay a discount. So they go and pay. So this one thing, when you break the rules, you pay it. My pay is 2,000. Maybe your pay is 30,000. But we are paying the same summon, the government never give us poor people less money, rich people. They ask to pay the summon, we pay the summon. That's the only thing. What I say is that we don't talk about that thing. What AES is concerned with the state government and the federal government. We are not going to involve in that. We only think support because the accidents. I'm supporting because a lot of accidents, the drivers don't follow the rules. That's the one only. Okay, thank you.
Any other views? Any other views? Or your other members?
No, they don't talk. I say the chief talk, everybody is the same, follow us.
No, I think, as I said, this approach which was never done before. In the past, all the money go to the federal government. No, what we always want to do, what we always want to ensure is this. Like what you mentioned just now. Those who commit offences, just like when you jump traffic light, we don't have very much objection to that lah. You jump traffic light, okay lah. That one, no, there's nothing much you can run. But when you talk about certain stretches of road, when you talk about it's around 50, 60, you should be increased, you should adjust it accordingly for the speed of that area. That one you can talk. But the principle of allowing private company to make money from our summons, I think that is where dispute arises. Because, once you get commission based on summons issued, you want to maximize the number of summons issued. You understand? Because they will get more money when more summons are issued. So that is also a very contentious or very controversial point. So we have got your views. We understand that you want to stop traffic offences, even though in the process some company earn You don't mind?
I don't mind. I'm very concerned of people's lives.
We are concerned. The government is concerned about people's lives also. But you are saying that you do not want the company to earn, you don't want the government to earn, you don't mind allowing private companies to earn. Okay, right?
Mr. CM,
yes.
You just go through everything. Now most of the time privatized. A lot of things privatized. Nobody against that, Nobody. For example, telecoms, privatized. LLN, privatized. Nobody against it. But why should they against this one thing? A lot of the privatization, all making money. Don't tell me who is not making money. From those time, everybody made money. So I'm very concerned. That's why I said I'm very concerned about life. You see, you just go out, top logo, red light, you go out. People come, people die there. Just because of the light. One only. You can wait for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you talk about everything privatized lah. If it's done properly, privatized, okay. Don't privatize it lah. The problem is nowadays it's privatized. No, the other thing that you mentioned the point that when people break offences, you want to make sure that you want to punish them if they do wrong.
Yes.
But when you punish people, you cannot profit from that punishment. Like just like for example if let's say you break an offence, the fines are imposed to punish you for breaking the offence. The fine should actually go to the government. You cannot allow. When we talk about this principle the moral principle is that you should not allow a private company to profit from your traffic fines or from your offence, because this is there is what they call that separation between public power and private benefit. That is where I think we differ lah. We say you let them earn, never mind. We say that cannot be the case, because the government can earn. Why can't the government earn? I think that one also important. So perhaps you can. No, we listen to your views, because as you said, we are a democratic government. We listen to your views. Just as you also have an opportunity to hear the state government's views. So we hear your views. Yes, we understand your concern. You want to stop accidents from happening, but in the process of wanting to stop accidents from happening, it is not right to allow certain companies to profit from it, because this is a government power. If you want to, let's say if anybody want to profit from it, it should be the government. It cannot be the private sector. Just like for example, we talk about enforcement. Can you privatize these catching criminals to private companies? You cannot do that also, because this power only rests with the police. You start privatizing all these services out, then you privatize those catching people for corruption, you privatize even the army, then that's not right already. So there's certain difference between public power and private benefit. Certain public powers you cannot privatize one, and one of them of course is police, because when you exercise authority, you exercise for public benefit. You exercise public authority for public benefit. You cannot allow a private company to do so, because you give them the powers to exercise authority. We question, are they exercising for private benefit or for public benefit? If it's government, we know for public benefit. If private company, private benefit more important, because private companies, you know lah, what's the bottom line? What's the bottom line? So, thank you for coming. We hope you also understand why the state government doesn't agree. Because once you allow this to happen, all traffic summonses privatized. They get commission for every summons issued. You will come one day, you question, hey, am I paying to the government or am I paying to this company? Why is it earning money off my summons? Isn't it? All other countries, they get their fines. They use it so that to either enhance road safety or to improve awareness of what you need to do to prevent accidents. But you talk about private company, they take the money. What do? You know, I know, isn't it?
They share between them.
You answer it. So anyway, Mr.
They share between them lah. That's the thing.
Well, so that's why we feel tak betul lah.
No, actually I understand everything. Your part, you are doing your part. That is your state government, you have to do it.
Yes.
My part, I'm bringing the view lah.
Okay, yes, thank you for bringing up view. No, that's why I say that for this government, we listen to views, alright, no problem one. Even though different views, we listen, and I think it's very good lah. We can talk and we can exchange views in a very friendly atmosphere. So if you had wanted to come, you have called us, I think we would have listened. And suddenly, out of the blue, you demonstrated when we had no other prior indication. Out of the blue, you know, people always demonstrate like this one. Number one, if they have met the government official, after that the government official don't want to listen, then you demonstrate. This one, even before you meet, you demonstrate.
Actually, CM, actually this one is only a support. You just show that you are supporting the
AES, okay.
That's
So
what
you have every right to support.
Not is that you are against the state government or against you. No.
Okay, right.
Just
It's alright, it's right.
one
No,
example,
you have
I
every
tell
right
in
to
front of
support.
everybody today I am a MIC man. But I voted for the DAP, no? Why?
Thank you.
That's why. Because we know there are a lot of mistakes that they are doing. Barisan is doing a lot of mistakes. We support the DAP. We support the DAP. Those who, all the Indian, most of them, all the what you call Barisan people, but they support you. Why? We want a change. We want something good, and that is the reason.
That's right.
That is the reason.
No, you have every right to support AES. Tamarisan. I'm not questioning your right.
You must understand that.
I understand, but what we want is for you to listen.
But I'm not going against.
Okay, good.
I'm not going against the state government.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'll come and find you again for the help.
Yeah.
For the help, I still will come and find you. Maybe what I said, I'm going to form a society. I need a help.
We work on that
Okay.
individual basis.
We can work together.
Individual basis, we are given assistance. Don't publicize it. The only other thing is that, as I said, I just want to thank you for coming, and I want to also stress again that you have every right to support AES. That is your right. But we just want to listen why you support. Similarly, you can also listen why we oppose the AES, because we feel that this is not for public benefit, but for private benefit. So thank you, Mr. Samaras.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay. Okay. Semua exchange juga. Oh, Perak Road, jangan Perak.